Hey you guys, what's going on? I am back for another installment of the Gossip Chronicles. I don't feel like talking about no serious stories today, y'all. And I damn sure don't feel like talking about Bill Cosby. I'm tired of talking about Bill. I'm tired of hearing about Bill. I'm tired of seeing people on my Facebook timeline debate about him. I'm just tired of this whole situation, and I wish it would go away. Like at this point, it doesn't really matter to me what they do with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound mean or anything, but I mean, it's just, whatever, But moving on, let's just get into it. The first story that I'm bringing to you guys is Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's ex-father. Y'all know Beyonce ain't fucking with his ass like that no more for real. So, you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know that he has a couple of children out there that he's not taking care of, and he has a five year old daughter, and I know he has a son. I'm not sure how old the son is, but you guys remember a couple years back or so, it was a story about his son or whatever, and him and the mom ended up going homeless and everything because they couldn't afford the lifestyle or whatever, or the house or whatever they was living in anymore. So they ended up becoming homeless. I'm not sure how they doing now. I think I probably have heard something about them, but I don't remember. But yeah, but this is about the 5 year old daughter named Coy, I believe that's how you say her name. She was born in 2010. I think he was with Tina at that time. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Well, while a while back, well, some years ago, Matt Knowles gave the baby mama some hush money to keep this under the wraps and everything. And well, back in 2014, she came out, and I think I heard this story on Wendy Williams actually. She came out and decided to sue him because I guess the hush money wasn't enough for her anymore. You know what I'm saying? And they've been battling in court ever since. And the judge recently decided to side with the baby mama, and now Matt has to pay up 7.8K in back child support plus interest. On top of his $1,496 dollars in regular child support payments, and on top of that, not only is he responsible for paying for Corey's child support, he's also responsible for paying the mother's attorney fees. So yeah, Matt knows he just got a lot of shit with him. I don't know if y'all remember or if y'all seen his interview on the Breakfast Club a few months back. If you haven't seen it, go look at it, because he came up there being very indignant and trying to read motherfuckers in the damn room. Well, he tried to read Charlamagne the guy, really, because I know how Charlamagne do. He gonna ask them questions that ain't anybody else gonna ask, and it's like trying to call Charlamagne insecure and all this stuff, but you the one out here lying. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, it's messed up that he's not taking care of these kids. He's not really trying to be in these kids' lives, and it's like, you made your bed, now lie in it. You sat up here and had kids during your marriage to Tina and everything, and now shit is coming back to bite you in the ass. And we all know Beyonce dropped him as her manager years ago, and Kelly dropped him as a manager, and all this other stuff. So it's just kind of, because I think at one point in time, if I'm not mistaken, I remember hearing he stole money from Beyonce, from your own daughter, from your own. Hold up, I'm trying to say it how Mo from Love and Hip Hop New York be saying it. Your own daughter. Like, I mean, come on. Like, it's just, I don't know what to say about Matt. You know what I'm saying? And Like, yeah, like, you got these other kids out here. You just need to fucking pay up, and you need to be in these kids' lives. Just because they ain't Beyonce and Solange, that don't, like, they still your kids at the end of the fucking day, and you need to take care of them and stop being the deadbeat daddy. You know what I'm saying? And felt like it was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I mean, even before, those two instances, I think he was cheating throughout him and Tina's whole marriage. You know what I'm saying? Before Beyonce and Solange was even thought of. You know what I'm saying? But it's just really unfortunate. But shit is coming to bite him in the motherfucking ass. And now, he tried to say, I guess he can't afford it, so-calledly, because he's not getting that same money he was getting when he was working with Beyonce. But like I said, when he was on the Breakfast Club, he was acting all indignant and acting like he got it like that. But if you had it like that, you would have been paying child support and you would have been taking care of these kids. But I just, anyways, moving on from him, I want to talk about Future and Ciara. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard, I think this was earlier in the week, Future ran his bitch ass on social media yet again about Ciara. And he was pretty much saying, he was calling her a bitch and all this stuff, and saying how she had, ain't letting him see his son. He hasn't seen his son in over a year, and all this other stuff. And Ciara, I don't know if it was Ciara or Ciara's camp that came out and said those allegations were completely untrue. But it's just like, I mean, I'm gonna get on both of them now. Don't think, But Future, you're a fucking bitch. Like, oh my God. You calling the mother of your child a bitch on social media? Like, really? Yeah, you supposed to keep them issues between y'all. Not for everybody on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to keep them issues between y'all. And he's saying how he might have to get lawyers involved, this, that, and, the courts involved. You should have been got the fucking courts involved. Over a fucking year, and you just now deciding, oh, I need to get the courts involved. What? And apparently, he tried to say also too that he was having a Christmas dinner or something with he wanted all his kids there. Ciara agreed to it, and then I guess at last minute she backed out of it, ain't let him know nothing. They haven't personally communicated between one another in over a year. I could see that. I could see them not communicating with each other personally in over a year. And they said that a family member of Future was the one, playing messenger or whatever, and letting, what I'm saying, setting things up for them or this, then, for Future to see the son and everything. But after a while, they said Ciara stopped responding to that family member as well. Now, Ciara, girl, if you doing this shit, you is dead ass wrong. Because at the end, I know Future a fuck boy, but you chose to have a baby with him. And at the end of the day, that is his father. That is his father. And he has, that baby has every right to see his father. And if you really keeping that man, like I said, if you really keeping that man away from his child, that's dead ass wrong. But Future, you sitting up here saying all this stuff, calling her bitch. Now she probably really ain't gonna let you see the little nigga. I'm just saying, I ain't calling him a nigga like the baby a nigga like that. So don't, what I'm saying, y'all know it be some sensitive people on the internet. But I'm just saying, I'm not calling the little baby a nigga like that. But I'm just saying, that's how I talk sometimes, y'all know. But yeah, that's just that whole situation is just, it's ridiculous. Future needs to grow up. Every time I turn around, he got some shit to say about her on social media, and it's like she barely says anything. And if she does say anything, it's a retaliation out of what the fuck he says. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting really childish. Like I said, Future, if this is true, you go do what you gotta do. And Ciara, if you doing this, then like I said, you wrong, and you just need to stop. Okay, so moving on from that, I don't don't feel like I really got a lot of topics today. Um, okay, so let's talk this waffle color Negro, like Charlemagne the God would say, Tyga. So, it's this model slash singer named Molly O'Mala. I think that, or Mila, whatever. I think that's how you say her name. Um, Tyga, he hit her up through social media. I think on Instagram or something like that. They said, and according to according to Tyga, he hit her up for business. You know what I'm saying? Because she was a singer, this, that, and the third. He wanted to hear how she sounded, and possibly sign her or whatever to his label. But I mean, he claims that, I'm sorry, y'all, I was reading my phone, but he claims that he didn't make things uncomfortable between them and everything, and she lied about her age. She lied to say she was 17 years old, but really she's 14. And then, OK Magazine came out with this bogus ass headline. I forgot what the headline was, y'all, but I said something about Tyga in love with the 14-year-old girl, some crazy mess or whatever like that. They came up with this bogus headline, and what else? I mean, if I was Tyga, I would sue the mess out of OK Magazine for that bullshit. And then it's like, the girl, Molly, she tried to say that, like as if Tyga was trying to come on to her or something, this, then, like it was more than just about her music, and he asked to FaceTime her and everything, and she did a press conference or whatever, and I didn't understand the whole point of that. And then she was reading off of a script, or well, I'm not gonna say a script, but she was reading off the paper. You know what I'm saying? And just shedding these little fake ass tears. I'm not trying to go in on her because she a little 14-year-old girl, but it's just kind of like, y'all fast ass girls need to stop lying about your fucking age. Seriously. Like, it makes no fucking cause these kids nowadays, they do look older than what they is. Hell, some of them look older than me, and I'm 20 years old. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, y'all fast ass girls need to stop lying about your age. And slow the fuck down. Enjoy your fucking youth while you can, because once it's gone, it's gone. I mean, I guess when you in your 20s and stuff, you still are youthful, but I mean, y'all know what I'm saying. Like, you becoming an adult, when you 18 and stuff, like, you get certain responsibilities. You may not right away get an apartment and all that other stuff, but I'm saying, you might have some kind of responsibilities at 18 that you don't have now, and you rushing to be a fucking adult and shit like that. The shit is not all caked up. It's not all cracked up what it seems like to be. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was younger. Now, I ain't never lied about my age, but when I was younger, I used to want to rush to grow up, and then once 18 came, it was just kind of like, why did I rush this? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm 20 years old, about to be 21, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not all that fun being an adult. I'm just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. In a way, it is kind of fun, because you get to do stuff that maybe you couldn't do when you were a teenager. But at the same time, it's a lot of responsibility that becomes involved. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, sorry, felt like I got a little preachy on that, but I'm just saying, y'all girls need to stop rushing trying to be grown. And I think there were some actual text messages that showed that, pretty much backed up Tyga's story. Like, he really was just trying to get some music from her or whatever and see how she sounded and everything, and she made it more than what the fuck it was. But Tyga, you already got this stamina out there about you because of the fact that you're dating Kylie. Despite the fact that, yeah, Kylie grown now and everything, but still, you was dating her while she was still underage. Sources, of course, you know, they said they was dating her while she was 17. We, you know, was like, nah, he probably was messing with her while she was 16 and all this other stuff. You know, like Charlamagne the God said, you was red shirting her till her ass turned 18. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you ain't that off the hook because, you know, the stamina that you got out there against you, you should have got in contact with somebody that's her manager or whoever instead of contacting her. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, they trying to make it more than what the fuck it was. I understand that everybody want to look at Tyga as this pervert and this, that, and third because of the situation, you know, with Kylie. But in this situation, no, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, moving on from that story. Oh, is there anything else I wanted to say about this one? Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say about that story. Okay. Another waffle colored Negro. Tyga's best friend, Chris Brown. So he was accused of hitting this lady. She looks like an older lady. I don't know how old she is. Look like she might. I don't know if she's. I don't know how old she is, y'all. She looked like she in her 40s. I don't know. Whatever. She accused Chris Brown of punching her in the face at his New Year's Eve party or whatever. And TMZ, of course, was the first to report this shit because y'all know TMZ always looking for some bad shit to say about Christopher. You know, they always looking for some negative shit to say about that man. But they said that Chris Brown actually said himself that he planned on filing a lawsuit against her. And in this situation, I have to say I'm on Chris Brown's side because apparently this chick tried to, you know, get Jason Derulo into some mess too. Now I forget the story about that, but she pretty much tried, like, I guess she goes around trying to get like random celebrities in trouble and get them, you know, locked up or whatever the case may be. But yeah, Chris Brown said that he was gonna file a lawsuit against her and everything, and you know, he was calling, I think he was on his Instagram or something, and he was calling her ugly and all this stuff. And I said, see, Christopher, we already on your side. Well, let me not speak for everybody, because, you know, some people, they gonna still bring up the Rihanna shit. Excuse me, y'all. Don't y'all just love Gatorade? Especially the fruit punch flavor. I like the blue flavor though too. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, I was just like, Christopher, like, I think the majority of us is on your side. So you didn't have to do all that and call her ugly. You should have just kept quiet. But y'all know, true Christopher Maurice Brown fashion. He had to say something demeaning about this heifer. And I think she said something back or whatever in response to what he said. It's just a mess. I just don't understand people who do shit like this. Like, for what? Like, what are you getting out of this? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just like, I'm not gonna lie. When this story first came out, I was like, oh my God, please don't tell me Chris Brown hit somebody after everything he had to overcome. It still is kind of overcoming in a way, because some people are going to still hold that, you know, hold that whole Rihanna incident over his head. You know what I'm saying? So I kept on saying, like, Lord, please don't let this shit be true. But now that, more details are coming out, it's definitely looking like this girl is just trying to get him. And she knew that she could, you know, I guess she figured that she could do this because of the fact that Chris Brown has that stamina against him because of the whole Rihanna situation. But like I said, found out real quick she does shit like this to celebrities. So yeah, ain't nobody really trying to buy her story for real. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything else I talked about. Up next, guess we could talk about Lil Wayne and Birdman, your two favorite hip hop lovers. But nah, they was at Drake's New Year's Eve party together or whatever, taking pictures and everything. And it seems like the beef might be somewhat squashed or whatever, thanks to Mac Main. Y'all know, I think Mac Main, is he like the CEO of Young Money Cash Money Records? He's something important. Y'all know. But anyways, he the one who pretty much brought them together and had them have a phone conversation before Drake's New Year's Eve party. And it seems, like I said, it seems like that they're in the reconciliation stage or whatever, but Lil Wayne still ain't dropping that lawsuit against their asses until they come to some kind of agreement. I said, that's right, Wayne. Keep your foot down on the ground. But no, for real, I really hope Wayne does, get something, you know what I'm saying? Because he been robbed for many, many, many years. I mean, he got money, but he could have had more money than what the fuck he got. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. I mean, I don't know. Their shit probably was all for publicity, for real. But, I mean, who knows? I don't know. Seems like a lot of things nowadays is done for publicity. You just don't really know what's really good. You know what I'm saying? But, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Okay. Janet Jackson. Hold on, let me pull up her thing. Janet Jackson. She had said that she had to, get some kind of surgery done, and you guys know she's on tour right now, so she had to push back some of her dates and everything to the springtime, or to later on in the spring or whatever. And rumors start circulating that she had throat cancer. Like, she had to get, you know what I'm saying? And she came out and she said, y'all know how Janet do. From my lips. I just pictured that in her fucking voice, too. She was like, from my lips. Don't believe it unless you hear it from my lips. Like, and that is kind of true when you think about it. A lot of the stuff that you hear about Janet, you gonna hear it from her. You know what I'm saying? If you don't hear it from her, then it might not be true. You know what I'm saying? But she had to shut those rumors down real quick and let motherfuckers know, bitch, I ain't got no motherfucking throat cancer, so cut the bullshit. That ain't what she said for real, but y'all know that's pretty much what she wanted to say. So I'm just saying it for her. I'm just saying. What else? I think she also put out a song or whatever, pretty much clapping back at whoever came, because it was a couple of blogs, I think, including the Shade Room, who had put out there that she had throat cancer or whatever. So yeah, I think she put out a song clapping back at the people or whoever said she had throat cancer. I didn't listen to the song, but true Janet. I mean, I like Janet Jackson, but I ain't no die-hard fan. You know what I'm saying? But I do, I do enjoy her music or whatever, especially her music from, back in the day and everything. So yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Congrats are in order for Demetria McKinney. Her and Roger, Demetria from the House of Pain, and then remember she was on last season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Congratulations are in order for her and Roger Bob. They are finally engaged after 8 years. I mean, she like it, I love it. If she happy, then I just hope that it don't be another 8 years before they actually walk down the aisle. I'm just saying, because I don't know, it just don't seem like he really that into her to me. But I mean, I don't know, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but whatever. But like I said, if she happy, I'm happy for her, so congratulations to them. And also Drea in Orlando, you guys remember Drea from Basketball Wives LA? They are pregnant. Well, she's pregnant, I should say, because yeah, I know that some people like, they pregnant, she's the one carrying the baby. Like the nigga ain't putting no work at all to get her pregnant in the first place. But but I get it though. I get it. Females, we do be the ones that be carrying the baby and shit. All the nigga did was just put his sperm. But yeah, but they're pregnant. She's pregnant. I keep on saying. See, it just rolls off the tongue. Like this, they're pregnant. But anyway, she's pregnant with Orlando's baby. I think she's having a boy or whatever. And you guys know they had a crazy ass relationship. Just up and down. Her messing up his stuff. Him getting on the gram, saying all this kind of stuff about her. Them just going back and forth. They've had an emotional roller coaster kind of relationship. So I don't know. Hopefully this baby will bring them much happiness and calm them both down. And because a baby doesn't always make things better in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Some people think like, oh, let's have a baby, and that's going to make things better. And sometimes it makes shit worse. But like I said, for them, I really hope that this baby makes things better for them and it brings out the best of the both of them in their relationship. So congrats are in order for them. And that's all I have, y'all. I feel like I ain't really talk about shit today, but make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back to the channel. Make sure you guys share this video. And I will see you guys on Sunday for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Peace out.